History of the Ottoman Empire. 1 Origins, 1299 to 1326. The Ottoman Empire was founded around 1299 by a tribal leader named Osman I, from whom the name Ottoman, from Osmanlı in Turkish, is derived. He established a small principality in northwestern Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, during the decline of the Seljuk Sultanate of Rum. Osman's military campaigns against the weakening Byzantine Empire earned his small state a reputation for strength and piety, attracting warriors and nomads. Second expansion and rise to power, 1326 to 1453. Osman's successors, particularly Orhan, Osman's son, and Murad the Firm, expanded the empire into the Balkans. Murad established the Janissaries, an elite military force made up of Christian boys, taken through the Devshirme system, and converted to Islam. Under Bayezid I, the Ottomans came close to capturing Constantinople. However, their expansion was halted after his defeat by Timur, Tamerlane, at the Battle of Ankara in 1402, causing a brief civil war. 3. The conquest of Constantinople, 1453. The turning point came under Mehmed II, Mehmed the Conqueror, who captured Constantinople in 1453, ending the Byzantine Empire. The city was renamed Istanbul and became the new Ottoman capital. This conquest marked the Ottomans as a dominant power in both Europe and Asia. Mehmed implemented reforms, encouraged trade, and built Istanbul into a thriving metropolis. The Golden Age, 1453 to 1566. The empire reached its height of power under Suleiman the Magnificent, 1520 to 1566. During his reign, the empire expanded deep into Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. The legal system was reformed. He became known as Suleiman the Lawgiver, Kanuni. The empire's navy dominated the Mediterranean, Red Sea, and Persian Gulf. Arts, architecture, and science flourished. At its peak, the Ottoman Empire controlled territories in modern-day Turkey, Greece, the Balkans, Egypt, parts of Arabia, North Africa, and much of Eastern Europe. 5. Decline and stagnation, 1600s to 1700s. After Suleiman's death, the empire gradually declined. Weak sultans and court intrigue weakened central authority. Military defeats, such as at the Battle of Lepanto, 1571, and the failed siege of Vienna, 1683, marked the limits of Ottoman expansion. European powers began to catch up in technology, trade, and military organization. However, the Ottomans still held a vast empire and made periodic reforms to hold their ground. 6th, 19th century, reforms and challenges. The 1800s brought intense pressure from internal revolts and European imperialism. The empire was labeled the sick man of Europe. Nationalist movements arose in Greece, the Balkans, and Arab territories. The Tanzimat reforms, 1839 to 1876, aimed to modernize the military, education, and legal system. The young Ottomans and later young Turks pushed for constitutional governance. Despite reform attempts, the empire lost significant territories and influence. 7. World War I and the Fall, 1914 to 1922. The Ottoman Empire entered World War I in 1914 on the side of the Central Powers, Germany and Austria-Hungary. The war proved disastrous. Arab revolts, supported by Britain, weakened Ottoman control in the Middle East. The Gallipoli campaign was a rare victory, but ultimately the empire collapsed. In 1918, the empire was defeated and occupied by Allied forces. The Treaty of Sèvres, 1920, carved up its lands, leading to national outrage. 8. The birth of modern Turkey, 1923. Amid occupation and national humiliation, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk led the Turkish War of Independence, 1919-1922. He successfully expelled foreign forces and abolished the Sultanate in 1922. The last Sultan, Mehmed VI, fled in exile. In 1923, the Republic of Turkey was officially founded, and the Ottoman Empire came to an end after more than 600 years. Legacy of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans left a vast architectural, cultural, and legal legacy. Their rule influenced the Balkans, the Middle East, and North Africa for centuries. Islamic architecture, cuisine, and traditions in these regions still reflect Ottoman influence. They were known for religious tolerance, e.g., the millet system, even though they were an Islamic empire. The fall of the Ottomans reshaped the modern Middle East, leading to the creation of new countries, lasting geopolitical tensions.